Attention, Spurs fans! I've just received exclusive information that's going to make your heart race. Tottenham are eyeing one of the most promising midfielders in the Premier League, but here's the catch: 5 other elite clubs want him too, and one of them is none other than Real Madrid. This race is heating up, and I'm about to tell you who's leading, how much it could cost, and whether we have a real chance of closing this deal. Don't go anywhere because this news is exploding and you can't miss out. Go ahead and drop that like to support the channel, and subscribe to get all the hottest Tottenham updates. Right, let me tell you what's happening with Adam Wharton, Crystal Palace English midfielder who's been absolutely sensational since his move from Blackburn. And here's the thing, we're not alone in this race. Not even close. Sources close to the situation confirm that Tottenham made contact with Palace in the final days of the summer window. We explored the possibility, we had conversations, but Oliver Glasner's side made their position crystal clear: Adam Wharton is not for sale. End of story. At least, that was the message in August. Now, here we go, and this is where it gets interesting. Journalist Peter Rourke has just revealed the full list of clubs monitoring Wharton's situation, and it reads like a Champions League dream team: Liverpool, in the mix Manchester United, admirers confirmed Manchester City, keeping tabs Chelsea, showing interest Tottenham. Yes, we're still very much in this Real Madrid, even the European giants are watching 6 elite clubs. One player. You can see why Palace have absolutely zero pressure to sell, especially with the form they're showing right now. Here's the crucial bit from my sources and what O'Rourke has confirmed. Adam Wharton is not in any rush to leave Selhurst Park. He's got just under 4 years left on his contract, running until 2029. He's playing week in, week out in the Premier League. He's a key man for Glasner, and Palace are flying. They won the FA Cup last season and they're competing in Europe. The player is happy, he's settled, he's developing, and most importantly for Palace, there's absolutely no financial pressure to cash in during January. None whatsoever. And if Spurs are in your heart, let's make it official. Hit subscribe and help us hit 900 subscribers. Let's grow this community for the love of the game. Now, tactically and strategically, you can see exactly why we're interested. With Yves Bissouma seemingly on his way out and the club looking to strengthen that number 6 position, Wharton fits the profile perfectly. Young, English, Premier League proven, technically gifted, and with a defensive awareness to thrive in Frank's system. The good news? Ernick have just injected £100 million in equity into the club, a massive statement of ambition ahead of January. So if Daniel Levy and the recruitment team decide Wharton is the priority target, we have the financial muscle to make Palace think twice. The challenge? Convincing the player to leave a stable, successful environment mid-season when he's thriving. And then there's the small matter of outbidding Liverpool, both Manchester clubs, Chelsea, and Real Madrid. Easy, right? Let me break down why this pursuit makes so much sense from a squad building perspective. We've seen João Palhinha and Rodrigo Bentancur starting to develop a really solid partnership in the middle of the park. Pundits are backing this duo to become formidable. Papesar has also impressed massively this season, showing maturity beyond his years. But here's the reality: depth and competition are crucial if we want to challenge on multiple fronts. With Bissouma's situation looking increasingly uncertain and potentially heading for the exit door, would be left light in the defensive midfield area. Wharton would bring not just quality, but also versatility. He can play as a lone 6, in a double pivot, or even push forward when needed. At just 20 years old, he's already earned England recognition and has the profile of a player who could anchor our midfield for the next decade. That's the kind of investment that makes sense both now and for the long-term project Thomas Frank is building. Look, I'll be straight with you, a January move looks extremely difficult. Palace hold all the cards: long contract, happy player, no financial need, European football, and they're in great form. Unless something dramatic changes or we make an absolutely eye-watering offer, I don't see Glasner sanctioning this deal in the winter window. Summer 2025? That's a different conversation, especially if Wharton continues this trajectory and pushes for a move to a Champions League club. But right now, today, this one feels like it's staying on ice until the end of the season. Should Tottenham go all in for Adam Wharton in January with a £60 to £70 million bid, or focus on alternative targets who are more available? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to stay ahead of every Tottenham transfer story, the INS, the outs, the exclusives, and the behind-the-scenes moves, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We're bringing you the fastest, most reliable Spurs news every single day. Here we go. See you in the next one, Spurs family.